Welcome back, guys. In the last episode, we started our island hopping railway, and I've got to say, it's looking good. It's looking very good so far. So let's get on with it, because I want to finish this and ride the trains in this episode. So let's go. Now, I did seriously consider taking the railroad round here and going across there, and then going across there. But I think the railway would be so much more interesting if we go around that way. I mean, it would be so much easier to go this way, but I just think, like, if you were a surveyor actually laying this out, you're gonna go that way, aren't you? You really are. So that's the way we're gonna go. Let's get rid of this bit of road, because that's going to be in the way for darn sure. And we'll go up here. Now, this has turned into a bridge here, and I'm kind of in two minds as to whether I want that to be a bridge or not. Do you know, in some ways, I kind of think it would be cool to have it as a bridge like that. You know what? I might just do it, because let's face it, it's pretty easy to relay it. So let's go with what do I want? I want I've got settings. Yeah, it's off. Okay, right. Right. We want you to go flat. Yeah, it's not going to stay a bridge anyway, so not really the end of the world. But I am wondering whether I want to keep it like this scree or allow it to do this. Mind you, I could always paint some scree on it, couldn't I? Or, you know what, for this section, I could even go flat. You know what, let's do that. Let's do that. So, we've had this raised up on this kind of causeway bit, like in case of, like, to protect against flooding and stuff. But here, I think we can go flat for a bit. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. Let's have some variation. So, now as long as I stay above 100, then everything's pretty perfect. We do have this bridge thing going on. Have I got any reason to want a bridge? I don't think I have. So, we'll just go flat down there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in, and then the problem is this is sloping down now, so it's going to dig into the ground, which is not what we want. So I'm going to take it back a section so that we can kind of level it out and it'll flatten better. So we're going to want to go around like that. And then, whoops, hello. You can see it's still digging into the ground a bit, but we'll do something about that. So yeah, I think now do I want to kind of hug one of the coasts though to make it a bit more interesting, or do I want to go through the middle? The problem is, like, this corner is going to be a nightmare, and I am kind of tempted to, like, hop across there. You know what? Should we ever hop across there? Let's hop across there. Yeah, let's do that, because that'll be kind of fun, I think. Alright, so let's take you round. So where we're going to hop across? We're going to hop across that bit there, I think. Now I've got to line up, because I need to go there, I think. Or do I want a straight run across there? Or even. God, this is so much fun trying to figure this out. Like trying to get the best. I think we want to come. Oh jeez. I think we're good. Oh man. See, now I'm going like from this, like thinking like maybe from here, and then curve around a little bit and then go across there. So if we're going to go through there, maybe. God, this is tricky. This is tricky. Trying to get the. Now if I was to go across there, you know what? Let's put this bit in and then we'll connect to it. That's got to be a better way to do this. So what do I want to do? I want to raise this up. Go on. Go away. Let's try that again. There we go. Now we want this up probably about that kind of height, I would think. Man, see, I really want to go from like there to there. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. There to there. That seems a bit high to me. Let's drop that down a touch. So just there we go. Let's try that. How does that look? And then it's about pillar placement, which is always tricky. That looks kind of sort of about right. We want this obviously to be flat going across there. Still looks a touch high, but no, I'm going to be fussy. I'm going to take it down another notch. There we go. So let's try that again. So going across there, we are flat. Yeah, that'll have to do. Now pillar placement. Oh, now that's better. Just having the two pillars there, two pillars there. How far across can I take it before it moves the pillars? Ideally, we want that pillar, this pillar here, just on this bit of land, the same as that one. And then we have a pillar there, pillar there. Okay, directionally, how are we looking? Bearable. Let's take it. Now, ideally, what I would like to do is trim this back a bit, like that. Go away. There we go. And then, let's see, which way am I going? I'm gonna go like slap bang through this unless I curve it, but I don't really want to curve it. You know what? I'll get back to that. I'll get back to that bit. What are we going to do here? We're gonna go up to this. Now, how does that work? The answer is that works pretty well. I kind of sort of like that. Yeah, we'll take that. But I don't want this digging down into the terrain here. So what I'm going to do is take out this section that's digging down, right? And then maybe take that back a fraction. And then I'm going to get this to go flat. So it's just raised a tiny little bit. So if we bring you out and say, no, go flat. There we go. It is raised like just a fraction. I would like it actually raised a tiny bit more than that. So what I'm going to do is take that back to there and tell you to come out flat. There we go. That's the kind of raised effect that I wanted. You know what? If I just plug that, that's not going to do it. If we bring it out like, say, that, and then hook you up. See, it digs down a little bit, and I don't want it to do that. I want it to stay raised. The problem is getting it to line up properly. Let's try that. Oh yeah, I think that's okay. You know what? I might take this back just another section, just to get a smooth rise up to that. That's better. Yeah, way better. All right, cool. So now you can come all the way around to there. Is that all glued together? Yes, it is. Double track it across the bridge. Still looking good. All right, cool. So now, maybe now is the time to kind of address this. It would need to be like from there. So if I hop across there, like that. You know what? That might just work. But then that's going to have to curve around, which is problematic. What about if we went over to there? You know, I think that actually works. But I do like using that island, but I think that works better. And then we'd want this coming across here like this. If I bring that back a section, to say there, flatten it out, then come on, then curve you around and point you in the direction that I want you to go, which is, oh come on, there. Oh, it's a fraction. There. Right, now I've got to see if it'll actually run. Huh. And then I could just curve it around. Yeah, you know what? That'll do. I think. All right. So then, what am I doing? Then I've got to hook this up to that. Now the question is, how? If I put it in just as a continuous bridge, now I think we want to go down to the land and then come back up again. So I could try and dodge this. So if we take you down, so just go down flat like that. And then we're going to want like a straight bit going across like that. So if I put in a flat bit there, then take that section back and hook that directly up to that. Then it goes nice and flat. Alright, cool. And then we'd want this hooked up to this. And then the question is, do I want to go... I think I want to be closer to it. Yeah, I think I want to be closer to it before I start to go up. So... something like that. And go up. Yeah, it's better. It's better. God, I mean, I could spend like literally blooming hours messing around with this, but I think you guys would get like, kind of upset if I did that. So I'm going to try and do what I can. There is a bit that I'm looking at that I might redo, but we'll kind of see. What's the speed on that corner? See, that corner's so slow. I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to have to do something about that. That's too slow. You up to there. All right. Go on, surprise me and do something spectacularly good. I mean, I don't know what you think. I don't know what you think. I'm just going to leave it like that for now, I think. So now what we want to do is curve around like that, kind of sort of thing. Going downwards. And then we'll continue that. Now, we actually want to come around a bit like that, don't we? So we're going to have a straight bit. And then we're going to have to curve around there, which is going to be a bit brutal, but hey, it is what it is. Let's put that section in, which is flat, and then hook it up to there. And double track. Okay, now I've got to get around it. Obviously, this, what is this, a coal mine? This coal mine has to be moved. Let's get rid of it. Now, I have had one or two comments from people saying, you know, oh my God, you're cheating. Getting, like, demolishing these industries and moving them and whatever. Well, okay, first of all, like, moving these things, I think should just be a standard part of the game. In fact, I think industries should work differently. I think you should have to buy industries, and there should be certain zones where you can place them. So like manufacturing plants and whatever should have to be within a certain area of a city. Like there should be a circle or something. You have to put them within the city limits, because that's kind of what you have with manufacturing. It's close to cities, and then mines and stuff should be in certain areas, like away from cities, like by hills or like wherever is appropriate. And then I think you should have to buy them and place them. It's just what I think, though. I mean, how do I know? Right, so let's go with this going around here. I need to put that coal mine back in now. Okay, that would work. Yep, that would work. Now, I said I want a tunnel going through here, so I think I'm going to work on the other side first. Figure out how I want to do this. So, I'm thinking this is going to come around here. So, I'm going to put in a straight bit. Yeah, because I want to go out. I want to stay away from the beach and cut around the beach like that. All right. So if we had that like that, and then tunnel going through there like that. Now, that's going flat, which is what I want this to do. And then that comes out and it's slightly raised up. You know what? That actually kind of sort of works. All right, cool. And then we want this to hook up to actually, you know what? I'm gonna make that the inside track because I want to stay a bit further away from the beach. Then we go through the tunnel and then we're through. Yeah, that will do, pig. Double track it. This is going to be an awesome journey. If I can ever get it finished, that'll do. Right, so now I've got to sort this. Jeez, man. Now I've got to sort this out. Now, this track goes onto this line here. So, God, this is going to be fun. Alrighty. Let's rip this out. And then what we'll do is we'll have this line no, it's gonna have to go further out. It's gonna have to go. Oh, why won't you glue to that, you stupid line? If I put in a tiny straight bit like that and bring it around like that. Yep, that works. Okay, so those trains can come along here, and then I'm going to try and see if I could just put an X on here. There we go. Boom. That'll do, pig. So that should have sorted those trains out. Yeah, that's fine. Right, now we have to get this green line onto this platform, which I can now do. So we need a switch coming off there, don't we? Yes, we do. We need a switch. I should do it from the same place, really. So I have a switch coming from there. Can I get to the same place? Yeah, all my switches lined up. Hooray! I'll put like why not put an X on it if I can? Yes. Hooray! Good. All right, so that's working. So now what I want to do is switch that platform over. So it was the orange one, wasn't it? Okay. No, the green one. Ha! Try that again. So the green one we want to be on, let's see, it's currently on 2. We want it on 4. Terminal 4. Hooray! Alright, so now we've got a free platform here, but we're going to have to move this one onto platform 2. Right? And now we can have our train going out that way. Keep it up at 70, that'll be fine. Stop being so fussy. Alright, go. And then it's raised up a little bit. think we're heading in the right direction. And then run this out and tell it to go flat. And it just raises it like just a fraction. You know what? That's fine. That is fine. Let's bring you in like that. Double track you. It's a bit closer to the beach than I wanted it to be, but it's a much nicer result. So, boom! Oh my God, it's done. I believe it is done. Okay, let's see. I've got to put the signals and stuff on, but let's just see if we can put in a line and go from there, from Alextown to where the hell does this go? Oh yeah, it goes round there. Island hopping all the way to Shenzhen, which needs to be renamed. Okay, so that works, and then we want another line which is going to go from, let's run it from here again, so from Alextown to Aorus. Oh lordy. Alright, you know what, let me do all the signalling and then we'll come back and we'll ride it. Okay, it's all done. I've spent a couple of hours on this, and I've put in a little surprise for you, Abby. I replaced the coal mine. I'm not going to show you from that, so wait till we come back on the return journey. That is kind of spectacular, you'll see. So yeah, I put all the signaling and everything. Now I've put in, down here, a depot. We are going to buy some vehicles. What are we going to buy? It's a very good question. We're going to go with SUs with 1, 2... I think I'm going to put 3, might be a bit much, but I'm going to go with 3 because I don't care, because I want long trains. Right, so we're going to go with that. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Now 2 of them are going to go onto the Alex to Wobbly Town route, and 2 of them are going to go on the Alex to Sass route. But the way I'm going to do it is this. You go on the Alex to, which one I'm going to send first? Sass, I think. On the Sass route. And then I'm going to let that pull out. And I'm going to give it a little bit of a head start. So that's because they're going to be sharing a single platform. So now let's get the next train, and you are going to go onto the Alex Wobbly line. Right. So with a bit of luck, this one will come out, and yeah, that one's already leaving the station before that one's coming in, which is kind of awesome. Okay, pause. At that point, I think it's time to hop on board a train. Now this is the Sass train, isn't it? We'll ride the Wobbly one for the last bit, but let's start off with the Sass train. So let's jump on board. Oh, it's going to be epic. You looking forward to this? I'm just trying to sort the controls out. Hang on a second. Right, let's go like a bit. What are we going to have? A bit of a driver's eye view, or the problem is the blooming smoke. Smoke. Well, I think we'll be on this side. How high up do I want to be? Maybe that kind of view. Right, should we do it? Let's do it. Go. Oh, I swear to God, guys, this is going to be a very, very nice journey. The scenery is spectacular. Oh, dodging a bit. Dodge the trees. Now, if you see the coal mine there straight ahead, I just moved that one back and set it back into the trees. I only moved it back a little bit, but just to get it out of the way so it didn't spoil the views. Look at the views. Now, I did some work on these tunnel entrances. I painted in some extra rock and played around with the terrain a little bit, just to make them look really nice. You can see. They look good. I think they look pretty sweet. Into the tunnel. Am I going to give you a look when we come out of the tunnel at the surprise? No, I'm not. I'm not. We'll wait for it. Wait for the return journey. But there's a surprise waiting over there. Oh, I'm not going to show you. Don't you just love these like coastal routes in the tropics with all the palm trees? I don't know. I mean, for me, it just never gets old. Look at all those secluded beaches. You know, don't you? You're just kind of wondering what's there. And here we go. We're coming up to the bridge. And even signal placement, I was very careful with putting like signals in front of the bridges and at the tunnel entrances and stuff like that. We'll stay close in. Go away, autosave. We'll stay close in for this run, and on the return, I'll zoom out. But it's, look at it. It's blooming beautiful. Oh, riding on steam trains over long bridges. What more do you want than that? It doesn't get any better than that. Get on the other side now. There we go, past the farm. You know I'm going to end up decorating this. Oh, yeah. And another bridge. Over that nice little harbour. And the second farm. So I can decorate all that up. That'd be kind of cool. I like these elevated bits of track. I'm looking forward to going over the this bit of elevated track coming up. Man, we spent some time on that in the previous episode, but I think it's going to be worth it. Now, this is a SAS train, so we're going to be going off to the right over another long bridge. Oh, yeah, this bit looks good. I've got to finish off that road, but look at that. That looks bloomin' sweet. And let's have a proper bit of a look at this bridge. Go back a bit. Let's go back a bit. Oh, this has just turned out so good. I love it. Let's have a look back. Don't you just love bridges? I love bridges. Well, you know what? It took time. Well, we spent 2 episodes on this, but I think now totally worth it. And then we come into the station at the Isle of Sass. And do we have any people waiting? We might, because we've got the tram route that comes out. There's the tram. So we could potentially... Oh, and we have got passengers waiting. Good Lord. Now that has arrived, pause, because I want to hop back to... Where are we? I want to hop back to... Where's the depot? Here it is. I want to hop back to the depot, and we're going to put train 50 on the SAS line. Then I'm going to run it forward a little bit. Give that a little bit of a head start again. There we go. Get it into the station. Right, and then put this one on wobbly. And that's our train's done. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. Right, we want the return journey, don't we? Yeah, of course we do. We also want to do... I want to do that little run into Wobbly Town as well, but... where's the train? There you are. See, you're almost on the way back. So this time, I think we'll go... third person. Let me turn off these icons so they don't spoil the view. Actually, let's turn that off as well. Third person? Bit of a third person ride? Yeah, I think so. So, third person ride. And now we can get some panoramic views of the bridges and stuff. Yeah? Yeah? Alright, do it. Go. we wave goodbye to the beautiful Isle of Sass. Well, it's kind of the rugged Isle of Sass. It's not the most beautiful in terms of beaches. I tell you what, if you want beautiful beaches, you've got to head out to Wobbly Town, because Wobbly Town has got some blooming fantastic beaches. God, I'd love to go on holiday there. Mind you, I'd like to go on holiday anywhere. I've been on holiday like for a very, very, very long time. You know what? I need to go on blooming holiday one of these days. I need to finish this road as well. I kind of spoils it when you've got unfinished roads, doesn't it? Yeah, I want to back off a little bit, but I'm doing it the wrong way. Let's try that again. So, I can't angle down any further than that. That's a shame. I might hop back into first person for part of this journey. But man, it's I've got to say, this journey's everything that I wanted it to be. It's awesome. Love all of these beautiful bridges. I need to get some bridge mods to get some nicer bridges, frankly. These are okay. I don't mind them, but there are better bridges out there. Oh, and we've now got the Douglas DC-4. Oh, that's good news. Because I tell you what, we can actually fill the capacity on those puppies now. Here we come onto the... I think this is the longest bridge. I don't know. The other one, the one at the beginning onto the Isle of Sass might... No, I think this is longer. God, it's beautiful. Look at that. Now that's a pretty damn good view. Now, this is the bit that I spent time on. There's the other train coming in. Hello, train. This is the bit that I spent time on, getting this view, and it's the view as we approach it. So I'm going to go first person. I spent a lot of time on this cliff and everything, and clearing the trees out of the way to make sure that the view was good. But I haven't seen it myself, so let's go first person. How's this view going to be? Oh look, there's the mine, and I created the cliff behind it. That's the coal mine that we demolished. Oh yeah, totally worth it. And again, did some work on that tunnel entrance, painted in some rock and adjusted the terrain a little bit. A quick race through the tunnel, and then we're on the home stretch. Back down to Alextown on the Thomas. There's that other coal mine. And again, beautiful, beautiful scenery. God, this game's good. I tell you, it's very relaxing, isn't it? These tropical train journeys. Just out in the beautiful scenery, all the palm trees everywhere. And the last little run into Alextown. And we've reached civilization and stoplights. Now, what are we waiting for? Oh, obviously the wobbly train we're waiting for. We do have to wait a bit because we've got to wait for that train to pass this signal here before we'll move forward. And there we go. Awesome sauce. And I tell you what, Alextown is getting kind of busy. Look. Freight trains, also had passenger trains coming in here. And have we got plenty of passengers? Oh my God, yes, we've got passengers waiting. Plenty of them. I don't know whether we'll quite be full. Let's see. I mean, we picked up 32 passengers. Are we going to have enough passengers to fill? I don't think we will, because we're sharing it with Wobbly as well. But let's see, 20. Well, 25. We're half full, which is not bad considering the amount of time that people have had to kind of register the new routes and stuff. All right, now I'm going to hop over here and just see if we can catch a train going into Wobbly Town. I bet it's Are you? Yeah, look, there it is. You know what? Let's hop on board. There's Wobbly Town. Hello, Wobbly Town. I did a little bit of work on the roads. And here we go. And this gives us this really great view of that bridge. Got the bridge on that side. I might thin these trees out a little bit so that we can see the views better. And we've got the bay on this side. But the beaches here are really spectacular. All around Wobbly Island, I think we should call it. Oh, I'm so glad I spent time on this, raising this up and getting this all looking nice. And then we're back into the journeys we've already seen. But, I mean, I don't know about you. I could spend a lot of time riding on this and be very, very happy doing it. All right, guys, we are going to leave it there for this episode. So that is the Island Hopping Railway. And, man... yeah, it's so good. It's turned out as good as I could possibly have wanted it to. Do you want to have a quick look at the coal mine and see what I've done? So, what I did, because this is the coal mine itself. And then what I did was create this kind of cliff behind it so that from here, it all looks like one big thing. I really like that. Spent a bit of time on that. Alright, guys. Yes, we'll leave it there. Thank you for watching. Please, please, please leave me a comment and tell me if you enjoyed this... this episode and this ride and all the rest of it. And I'll catch you for the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.